Hey guys, welcome to Sonny Eats NYC, the Doughnut Project. Today as we make our way to the famous West Village, you'll notice some legendary places, like Joe's Pizza, Rome Italian Gelato, or Rocco's Bakery. To the left, you'll notice some real New Yorker favorites, Murray's Cheese Shop, or my personal favorite, Fico's Italian Pork Store. But located off the corner of Bleecker, on Morton Street, lies our destination, the Doughnut Project. It's home to some of the most insane, innovative donuts in all of NYC. So sit back and follow me as we lead our way through.
Okay, here we are on Sonny Eats NYC. We're right here at the iconic Morton and Bleecker, home to some of the greatest places like Fico's, Murray's Cheese Shop, Joe's Pizza. Today we're going to check out the Doughnut Project, my personal favorite place. Come on, follow me. The Doughnut Project is known for having some of the most craziest, insane flavors, like sweet beets with goat cheese, maple bacon, and we're going to take a look inside. But come on, it's going to be fun.
As you walk through the Doughnut Project, you notice the hipster vibe and their pop culture decor all over the wall. There'll always be movies playing, like classics like Princess Bride or the mega hit Guardians of the Galaxy. They won the Doughnut Fest 2016 Crowd Favorite Award after 4 months of opening. The award winner, Those Beats Are Dope, with beet glaze and ricotta cheese. There's other favorites like the Bronx, with olive oil and black pepper. The Everything Bagel, with cream cheese glaze and everything bagel seasoning. The Maple Bacon Bar. Or the Black Gold. They're always using local and seasonal ingredients, so some of the donuts won't be there till next season. But the donuts I mentioned are always there, and there's a few others that are always there all year round. There's many donuts to choose from. So let's meet the founders of the Doughnut Project. We're here with Leslie Pausino and Troy Neal, the founders of the Doughnut Project.
Yes.
My favorite place. I chose to do this place first, but you guys got so popular that I used to be able to call ahead of time.
Yeah.
And now it's like, it can't happen. I understand what happens.
I have a question for you really quick.
Yeah.
What was your all-time favorite, and do we have it on the menu anymore?
We just had this
Dude, just-
discussion.
I knew this.
Malta
I
White.
knew this. Yeah, Malta
White is my favorite, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, the old fashioned
Okay, good.
is one of my favorite donuts of all time.
That's what I'm.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, good.
Sorry. Okay. Well, edit it out.
You sure?
Okay, so just to let everybody know, you was bartending
Correct.
and you was a lawyer.
Yes.
And you just tell me your story. What
Sure.
happened here and how did donuts
A
come into
lawyer
play?
walked into a bar.
Yeah.
So what happened?
This happened over alcohol. So I was working at Italy. I was behind the bar, and I enjoy food and being around culinary items, in general. So, but I can't cook. So donuts was kind of our in here. So I was making these in my apartment for friends and family. Just kind of had a little idea, and it kind of snowballed into this 2 locations in Manhattan now. 7, 8 years later, I met her. Her and her husband were enjoying the other side of the bar. We talked about food and all that good stuff, and it just really rolled into writing a business plan, raising some money with friends and family, and making a lot of mistakes. And we still make mistakes, but you just kind of like keep grinding through them and learning from them. So.
Well, people ask me all the time, why in the world would you leave being a lawyer to work with this knucklehead? But I tell you what, when he told me his story and what he wanted to do, I said, I really want to help you do it. And I pulled out my phone and I showed him pictures of donuts and how happy they would make me when someone would bring in a big box of donuts to my law firm. And I just loved them, and I was a foodie, and I wanted to get into the industry somehow, and I don't cook either. So I figured maybe donuts would be an easier way to kind of get into the scene here in New York. And I just said, you know what? My husband was supportive. He said, if you want to do this donut thing, go for it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And neither one of us had owned our own business before. especially not in New York. And we just worked really hard, and we wrote a business plan. And like you said, we raised capital from some friends and family. And it took us a while, but we opened 4 years ago.
Yeah, well, I think I told you earlier, I came like 6 months later. And I left ever since.
Good, yeah, I don't see your face.
How you make some crazy flavors? Just name a few of the flavors most iconic.
Sure. Well, our Everything Donut is definitely one that put us on the map, and that's a spin on the Everything Bagel. Of course, we've done it here in New York. If we would have done it in another city, I don't think it would have been as interesting. You know, people like they're very passionate about their pizza, their hot dog, their donut, their bagel. That one, and then our beet and ricotta won the Doughnut Fest crowd choice. We're only 4 months old, and it was nice to be around all these other donut shops. We've been there for a while, and we kind of snuck in and took that one. But we are inspired by food and cocktails. Like to go out to lunch, like to see what's going on in the city. There's so much inspiration here with these chefs that come through from around the world and making all this great food. So you'll see a lot of balance to what we're doing, sweet and savory, a little boozy. If we can put cheese in it or burn it or throw meat on top of it, we're doing that as well. So we're always working with somebody too. She does a lot of the collaboration stuff and getting all the partnerships for different things that we try to do.
Yeah, we originally started, our first collaboration was with O&Co, the olive oil company right around the corner, and they supply the olive oil for our donut called the Bronx, which is a house favorite and customer favorite. And that was our first little collaboration, and it's turned into doing collaborations with lots of local brands, national brands. We work with alcohol brands. We work with food brands like cheeses and butter and stuff like maple.
And
stuff
a
like
lot
that.
of it is local. Like you guys work with Suprema. You guys work with Murray's Cheese. You know, and for anybody that wants to know, the Bronx Donuts is olive oil and black pepper.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And you guys also got a maple bacon bar.
Maple bacon is good.
Definitely.
So here's the thing though. Like you guys take this chance to go on this journey to open up something that New York's never heard of, a donut shop. That's just, it's crazy because
Very competitive.
very competitive market. Especially you got, I don't know what you guys' favorites, but there's a lot of people's favorites is the donut plant.
Yep, donut
They're
plant.
very good.
Dough.
Then you got, you got so many donut shops.
Yeah.
The donut pub.
Right.
And I always say there's 3 types of donut places. There's wacky. Like if you name a place like Voodoo Donut.
Voodoo Donut, yeah, that's it.
Then there's like elegant, like donut plant.
Yeah.
And there's New York style, which again, donut pub.
Sure.
And you guys, the thing I love about you guys is it's all 3.
Yeah.
It's all of it. It's New York.
I love that. It is.
So I just love that about you guys.
Well, if you're going to do anything in New York, you have to be unique. You have to be different from other people. You just can't sell chocolate donuts. We would have never lasted. So our take on taking inspiration from food and cocktails did separate us and differentiate us a little. But not only are we competing against donuts, we're competing with so many other things like cookie dough and ice cream and waffles, and there's so many treats that people can buy.
Just attention in general.
And so to get that person to pick your product is a challenge.
Yep.
It has to be good.
Hey, you guys come up with flavor like ham.
Meat and cheese board.
Spanish ham, meat and cheese board,
Yeah.
cheese board.
Yeah.
But you guys, again, your collaborations. Tullamore whiskey.
Yep.
Yes.
Shandon Rosé.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they'll do collaborations with like alcohol companies, then collaborations. So it's amazing.
Cheese, meat. Sometimes it's even like a paint company or a cosmetics company that will make the donuts look like their colors that they want done and send them out to all their clients and
some
things
cool
like that.
custom
Yeah, it's really
stuff
funky
too,
stuff.
as
We've been reached out to by Marvel to do the Avengers release donut with the logos.
Yeah.
That was like one time, one day type of thing. So
We were
hot
like,
ones,
yes,
it was cool.
we'll always say yes to
Especially if something is funky and like weird and off a little bit, where I was like, first we're a little hesitant, I think, and then we go, okay, how can we figure it out?
Because it's a challenge, We like the constant change of having a new project and each weekend to execute. And I mean, we have seasonal flavors that'll stay on for a couple months, but then we like to switch it out so that you can always get something seasonal with the ingredients that are seasonal. And then we have core flavors that will always be there. You can always come in here and get them.
Yeah, mostly core flavors would be like the Bronx.
Bronx is one.
These beets are awesome.
Yep.
The bacon,
The everything.
maple bacon, everything
Yeah.
going on.
The black gold will be on there, a plain glaze will be on there, and probably our lemon love. And those are like the 8 core,
That will
and then we
always
rotate
be there.
around every
Yeah.
month.
Well,
We can't get rid of them.
let me just tell you guys how good you guys are. I'm not the biggest lemon dessert fan. I love lemon, but I don't like lemon dessert.
I'm the same
And
way.
I love the lemon.
Good.
So I think I tried maybe like 90% of you guys don't.
I think so.
I don't drink, so it took me a while to, you know what, I'm just going to try to tell them more.
Yeah, it doesn't knock your socks off.
There's not enough.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
But again, it's you guys are amazing. I just love what you guys do with even you guys' film in a sense, art sense and everything.
We want it to be an experience when you walk in. It's not just, I mean, it starts with the donut, but it's also how how you're greeted, and you have someone welcome you and have a conversation with you. We have cool merchandise, T-shirts for sale that are fun to wear, and people actually like them, and stickers and music, and so it's kind of a whole thing. It's a brand. It's not just donuts.
And it's reasonable. I mean, you guys had a T-shirt and 2 donuts and a coffee
Exactly.
for
$23.99.
That's amazing.
In New York, that's really good.
In New York, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just sold one.
One more question though. Honestly, I mean this. I told you this before, I'm more of a cake donut fan.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't have a cake donut till a while.
Yeah, just recently.
Just recently with the old fashioned. You guys have the greatest cheese donuts ever.
Thank you.
In my
you.
opinion,
We appreciate
I'm telling
that.
you the truth.
We appreciate
Thank
that.
That's really a bar above the rest.
We work on it every day. It goes up and down. You can tell when they're off or on or whatever. But we have a sign on the back of this door here that says the dough doesn't lie, and that's what we believe. That if you can't get that nice bite in it, we can put all sorts of toppings on it, and after a while, people, they'll get it.
Yeah.
So that is. It's every day we work on it. If there's a mistake or anything that we're doing wrong, we always try to correct it really, really fast.
Well, we love any type of donut. I was a cake donut.
I think we're
girl.
both cake donut people.
We're
We
cake
just
donut
started
people.
with it from.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Easter started, but cake
And
donut is
cheese
actually.
is the most difficult too, so I don't know. We're
Yeah.
just a glutton for punishment.
And we'll get more cake options on there. We have now an awesome maple cruller that people are.
Yes.
are
I love it.
Yeah,
It's so
You guys just call a donut?
yeah, so good.
Amazing.
I know, we're really pleased with it. People love it.
Old fashioned. We got the pumpkin cake old fashioned, and you'll see some of the holiday ones come through.
Yeah.
Spinning through here
And
soon.
it's so many Hollywood ideas you guys have come up with. Like you guys did for the Stranger Things.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That was great. That was off the cuff. That
Yeah,
was just
we
really
like
good.
to take pop culture and see how we can integrate it
Yeah,
into a
sure.
donut to kind of not capitalize off of it, but kind of, get some, promote something fun that
Yeah.
everyone's talking about,
Sure.
and why not have a donut?
Well, I'm excited to see how some of these things are made.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for your guys.
I love it.
Yeah, I want to get to that kitchen. I want to get to that kitchen.
VIP.
That's right. We'll go back to those Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, it's
Yeah.
the first time in the kitchen of the Doughnut Project with Troy here. He's going to be showing us how to glaze some donuts. What kind of donuts we're doing today?
We're gonna do the bacon maple bar, which is my West Coast love. We're gonna do our everything donuts with the seeds that kind of put us on the map here, sweet and salty. And then we've got our black gold, which is our #1 seller at the end of the day. People just want chocolate.
That's my daughter's favorite.
Mine too. So that works out good. So let's start off here real quick. I'm gonna show you one, and then you go ahead and dump away.
Yeah, I'm going to do it horrible, so
We're
let's see if we do it.
there we go. So we got some the maple glaze here, and boom. And what we're gonna do is just really lightly, almost just drop this guy in here like this. And I rock this thing back and forth. I'll pull this out, and I just take a little bit of excess off the top. And we want that to sit right up on top because the amount of bacon and the amount of glaze and the amount of donut we have together, we want to balance that out. I don't want you to bite in and have tons of sugar, tons of bacon, you know what I mean? But that's what I feel is a good amount. So you should be able to, when you dump this, you should be able to see just a little bit of the brown part before you, what we call the white wall. Oh, the white wall. So you're up.
Let's
So
see.
give it a little stir, and then you just kind of drop it right in. Yep.
Would be this way,
I'll flip it over. Let's go to the top side. Yep, just like that. Yep. And then set it in there, and then kind of rock it back and forth. And then as you pull it out, boom. Let's see how we did. Cool. And then take the spoon. Yep, it's looking pretty good. You can just spread it to that one side. Perfect. Looking good. Got a piece of bacon. And that's breakfast. That's New York breakfast right there.
New York breakfast.
That's right.
First try.
It's aerodynamic. It's got your protein on it. You can
Amazing.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what anybody that's going to be following me.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to be like.
There you go.
Yeah,
right?
that right there. Yeah.
When we do events and we're outside and like say we do a holiday market or something, people see the bacon and they just stop. That's it every time. So really good.
They want to smell the bacon.
You got it.
And now we have to.
Sure. We're gonna go in here and do the everything donut here. So
Which has brought you guys
yeah.
so much.
So we did this 4 months into being open, and it really kind of kickstarted us a little bit. We kind of, it was kind of not an accident, but we had some other seeds that I rolled in off a holiday one that had pumpkin seeds on it, and I rolled it into this one, and it was a good donut. So right here, these are all of our seeds. We've got black and white sesame. We've got poppy. We've got our pepitas that I've crushed up in there, and then we toss it in the oven with garlic and salt and butter, and it's all good.
And it works.
And it works.
I do not like any garlic on sweets.
It
going
doesn't
on.
make sense.
But
Yeah.
it works perfect.
It works. We've got our donut here, just our regular round. I've got a cream cheese glaze that we're just gonna drop right in real light. We don't push down too far because again, I want this to sit right up on top. And I scrape it with the spoon. I'm left-handed, I'm sorry. I'm going this way. And I want that to sit kind of up on top. I'm gonna do one more so you can see that one more time. Boom, like this. And we're gonna scrape, all that good stuff. And again, this is rich, so we don't need this thing to cover the entire donut. And then once we get in here, we just take a handful of seeds and try to get a nice coverage on that. And we like little extra seeds. We probably put a few too extra on here, but we really like that saltiness and that crunch to go all hand in hand. And again, same thing with the bacon and same thing with this guy. We want balance of what's going on. So when you bite into this donut, we want you to get the right amount of salt and seeds and sweetness that are bouncing around in there and playing it. One of my favorite examples of that idea is a hamburger.
Yeah.
And when I bite into a hamburger and I want pickles on it, and you only get that one in the center, you're like, oh man, I wish I had pickles all over the place. You should have pickles and lettuce and whatever your flavors are. Boom. We're all looking good.
Your food should be how you want your life. Balanced.
Balanced. There you go. Go ahead and let's give us a dunk. So give it a spin with the spoon. Make sure your cream cheese is all set. It should be ready to go. Yep. Just kind of move your spoon off the side, and then we're gonna dunk the top. We want the grill mark as your top.
So we'll get a top.
Yep. Just like that. Just give it a little push and a spin. Kind of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar underneath the. Yep. There you go. Looking good. Perfect. Go ahead and set it down there. Let's do one more just in case. We never know.
Let's try one more. It's nervous.
I just got nervous. Nothing to be nervous about. We're not saving lives. We're just trying to make.
You guys don't know Troy here? Yeah. If I mess up,
Yeah.
which you guys don't see on camera,
You don't see it on camera.
he's gonna really like whack me.
You're looking good. All right. Yeah, right there, right in the spot. Grab some of our seeds. Yep, on that one.
This is the harder part.
This looks good, huh? Get your coverage on there, because again, we don't want that one bite to just be like, oh. Yep. Take a few more.
All right. And I think I just did a little bit more on this side.
Don't be.
Yeah, shy.
Yeah, you got it.
You don't want
Get
too
'em.
much
Oh,
too much
yeah.
to fall.
Don't you worry. It's all right. Most of them will make it on there, and if nothing else, we'll scrape the seeds at the bottom and we'll eat those later.
Again, like I tell you, when I tried this, and you guys talked me into it. I was not going to try this one. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
So it's this one. People ask the most questions about, and then the olive oil and black pepper, the Bronx. They think it's salty, and so they just are really nervous about it. And a lot of times people, I'll talk them into it, they'll leave, and people come back into the store and open the door and go, wow, that was really good. I didn't think that's what it was going to be. So yeah, we're looking good. Okay, let's do some chocolate, because chocolate is always fun. Spin this guy around.
As my wife will tell you, chocolate's life.
Chocolate is life. I agree with you.
And I need chocolate for a lot of years. I don't know why, just for no reason, I just stopped.
And
And then once I started again,
yeah.
it made me appreciate it so much more.
I'm just gonna give this a little stir so it's nice and runny. Because we just want it to be loose enough to work with.
You guys use a dark chocolate.
It's a Valrhona. I think it's a 72% milk chocolate and a little bit of love in there as well. A little sneak attack.
It's a brownie batter.
Yeah, that's right. Brownie batter gets in there. This guy, is our #1 seller at the end of the day. People just really want chocolate. Again, we're just gonna push this thing down a little bit, and you're gonna wanna see just like that. And what I do is I scrape the edge of the bowl, and this is gonna drip down. That's okay, because that's why we want to see up on top.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, and that's
when it starts to come to the sides.
yeah,
the glaze,
that's the whole thing.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
I'm gonna put one more in really quick. I just kind of wiggle it a little bit so I know that all the crevices and the cracks get all. Boom. I'm doing this right-handed too. That's pretty good for me. Go ahead, fire away. You're up.
Yeah, we're gonna use the grill side.
Yeah, always put the grill side up. That's the top of the donut. Awesome. Cool.
No stuff to just come to the sides, or
No, I think that's good. I'm taking the glove off for this one because my glove got all schmutzed up. So anybody out there in TV land, these were just for us. And so what we're gonna do is we want to get our cookie crumble again. It's kind of an Oreo style that we make in house, and we just want to add that little bit of texture to it. I like to get enough crumble across the whole top, but go ahead and feel free to put as much on there as you'd like.
so we got a cookie crumble here.
That's right. And we this is our brownie batter, but we call it black gold because of the color of it. And the idea was oil. Black gold Texas tea is a term for oil, and so we just thought it was really dark and oil-licious, I guess. Yeah, this one is a nice cold winter rainy day.
And it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful donut.
It really is.
Yeah, it does. It pops. So yeah, throw us on this one too. Let's get this guy in the middle.
You got me working now.
Yeah. Awesome.
Amazing. I can't wait to bite into these.
We'll set you up a plate here. Cool. You got it. You're hired.
Truly appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. My
I think
pleasure.
that's amazing.
Cool.
I just to see the love in it.
Yeah.
And how much you guys love New York too.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Well, some of it's a double-edged sword because everything's expensive. There's a lot of things going on, and you're in New York, and like they sell turf, you make it here, blah blah blah. But if we would have done some of these things outside in a small market or anything like that, I don't think a lot of things would click. I think people are interested in these types of culinary things. So that's what we have, which is what we enjoy as well. So.
And again, I just love it again. You guys as a collaboration is amazing. Guys, keep it up to date.
Yep.
You guys don't get boring. You're never going to see boring at the Doughnut Project. That's why you should always come here.
We appreciate it. Thanks again. Awesome.
Okay, so we got, well, these three that I made. So I'm happy for that. And then we have here, this is the award winner. This one, they won the award, but it was only open for 4 months. They won the Best Donut Award. This is a beet glaze with ricotta cheese in the middle. It's fantastic, very good. I recommend it. Yeah, that's definitely wins an award. And I want to get into this one. A lot of people see everything bagel seasoning on top of a donut. No way. It's fantastic. You definitely want to try it. You would think like you're gonna get too much garlic or too much, and it just works. For some reason, it works perfect. Yeah. Then we have here, which we made, a fresh maple bacon bar. I'll definitely be going to the gym tonight after that. It's fantastic. And last but not least, this is the Black Gold Texas tea. very, very rich, sweet, salty. It's amazing. So whenever you guys are here in the West Village, you definitely want to come here to the Doughnut Project. And God bless.